Hi guys, now one thing about life is that you can control your reality. As in, you can say how you feel, and whatever you say how you feel projects into the real world. Now, if you talk positive, you talk highly of yourself, guess what? Positive and highly things come and they come in events. But if you talk negative or if you just bash yourself, then guess what? Negative things and things may not seem to get better for you at all. Most people in their young ages, they either feel like they're a loser because they're just not feeling like things are going as planned, which is true. In life, nothing really goes as planned, but guess what? We have to moderate how we feel when things don't go as planned. We have to find the balance of, okay, I get it, like things are not going as planned, but how can I overcome this situation? How can I better myself? Because what you think in your mind always, it's like you're driving and you see the big mirror right in front of you, you see the road, that's your thoughts. And whatever you put out there is what's going to come back to you. But life happens for a reason, and it's like even if you go through bad times or even if you feel like you're not going to be the greatest that you would have dreamed of, I feel like you are there, you're in the moment, you're in the heat of things. So it's like, don't just think of sadness when things don't go your way. Just think of happy times. Think of ways to just boost your happiness because, you know, most of us in our young ages are going through most similar problems like everybody else. Most people are going through financial struggles. Most people are going through relationship struggles. Most people are just going through loneliness struggles or struggles at their jobs, and they're going through all of this, but they don't realize that one thing can lead them to another. So one disappointment can lead you to the answer of your solution that you were always looking for. So that's how I look at life. Like, you have to just be positive. Like, stop dwelling on things and stop sticking to the past. Life can come at you fast. It can be negative or it could switch, but you have to switch it mentally first before it actually happens. You cannot just expect things to happen. If you unexpect unexpected, then you will be fine. Don't expect anything, because the moment that you do, it's like, oh, if it doesn't happen, then you're so disappointed, you're so upset, you know. But life will go at ease. But you have to go at your pace, and time will tell. Time heals all wounds. So even if you're heartbroken, just let yourself heal for a good 5 years. You will feel 10 times better. You have to accept the fact that life is not going to be a smooth sailing. It's not. Life is going to be hard at days. And the days that are hard is the days that you are tested. The days that you're tested and you pass the test, you're going to pass with fine colors through anything. You have to build resiliency. You just have to be better than yesterday. You realize that life, we all get one chance, and you have to live it up to its fullest potential. But staying down, staying dwelling on the things that you can't control, or just not being happy about yourself because of things that you can't see an answer right away, just don't be impatient with yourself. Find common ground. When you find common ground about yourself, that's also loving yourself. That's also telling yourself you're going to have a good day. Yes, you feel stressed out, but yes, I'm going to overcome this stressful day. I'm going to work out on myself. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to be more on myself. I'm going to be more honest with myself, and I'm going to set goals that is going to make me change how I think and how I change my reality. You can do it as long as you want to do it. Your wants and needs can always be met. It's how you set the standard of your life. And with time, it's like you kind of have to like speed up a little bit because you just don't know when things could just end. So you have to just put some urgency, especially if it's something that you are very passionate about and something that you're very ambitious about. So with me, I'm always gonna just chase my dream. Honestly, like, I'd rather lose sleep to be able to chase my dream than to be awake not knowing, whether I'm gonna make it or not. At this point, I'm gonna gamble on myself. I'm gonna take a risk on myself. I'm gonna take chances on myself, no matter how much it hurts, no matter how much my I feel so scared and so disbelief, I'm going to do it no matter what, to the fullest. Like, I'm not gonna half in, half out. The greatness, you have it all. It's just like, don't call yourself a loser. Calling yourself a loser is not gonna make you a winner. Telling yourself you can't do something is not going to be able to make you achieve it. I'm going to achieve greatness no matter what. I'm going to have fun with my life no matter what. Like, you're meant to be happy. Everybody's meant to be happy in this world. And if you're not smiling 24/7, or if your energy doesn't give off, like you're rubbing it off at other people, people can sense other people's energy. So if you're happy and always, jolly all the time, it's going to make other people happy. But if you're negative and you're mad all the time, people will judge you. Like, why would you want somebody to judge you because, you know, you're negative all the time? Like, people literally will judge you and they'll keep that thought in their mind forever. So me, like, I'm just gonna keep on going. Like, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna cry, man. Like, I'm crying. Like, crying tears is not gonna save me. Like, I have to save me. Like, my life will change as long as I try to save myself every single day. What makes you different from everybody else? Like, what makes you think that you can't do it? What makes you think you can't have it? Like, if it's made in this world, then it's meant for you. But just look at life differently, man. Like, put your own different type of goggles on to actually change how you think about life, because life is too short for you to just be sad and be, you know, doubting yourself. Like, we have to live a long life. Most life, span could be up to 75 to 80 years, but if you're wasting your life, half of that, not doing what you want to do in your life, crying, having meltdowns at work, at a job that that doesn't fit you, you know, sometimes you can feel it in your heart where you can make the right move or not. Your heart, your gut, your internal mind will tell you whether it's a good fit or not. But if you just stick to doing something and it's telling you no, like, you have to leave, you have to escape, no matter how hard it is. How many times I've left jobs because I didn't like it, but I was too scared to go because of the money. There's a thing called the Matrix and there's a thing called the rat race. There's two different meanings to both of them, but the Matrix is pretty much where you feel like you're stuck, you want to escape, and you have a plan, but you're too afraid to execute. Meanwhile, the rat race is like, you either are stuck, you want to leave, but you feel like you have no way out, and you feel like you're gonna be stuck there forever, and you're just going with the flow until you leave this earth. And then, at least the Matrix, you can notice how you act and how others act, you know. But there's a lot of NPCs in this world where they just feel like they're a robot. They just, they act weird, because they just don't have the mental capacity to change their lives. So just be you, be great. Don't worry about anybody else's opinions about your dreams, because that's another big deal breaker. If you tell everybody your dream and they doubt you because they're scared that they can't do their own dream. And 9 times out of 10, they think that their dream is 10 times harder. So don't listen to the noise. Noise is not good for you. So you got this. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Let's go.